Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get on in here, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Sunday. Next week, that's all, man. The wait is over. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. I need all my G-Men, all my Washington Commanders fans. I need y'all in the chat right now. I need y'all in the chat right now. Let's get it real. Let's get it real. Let's go. Yeah. Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. God is the greatest, man. We are about to enter football season, man. Football season. It's here. How long have we been waiting? Come on. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Get on in here. Get on in here. Get on in here, man. This your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, Tpway the Giant, man. We are ready to get it rocking. This is the very first of the regular season pregame live stream, and we have some things to talk about, man. I got my man Tone in the backstage ready to represent the Washington Commanders, and so I need y'all in this chat, man. Go on and get on in here. Make sure you like the stream on your way in. We're going to let the intro rock, and then it's time to get to business, man. Let's do it.
I felt there was no better athlete on that field than me. I was the best athlete on the field, and in order to win, you have to beat me. If you can't beat me, then you can't win.
I tell you right now, you know everybody gonna watch this ass whoop I'm put on you, right?
It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant. It's a Tpway the Giant.
Both feet down on the ground, and then it came out of the pile. This ball's thrown, and Tyree, that may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Sometimes defiant.
Lobs it, Burris alone, touchdown New York.
New York Giants salute. We got my man Tone in the building. Let's go, Tone. How you feeling?
Going on with y'all, man.
Yeah, it's that time, baby. It's that time. It is that time. Look, man, I got a little surprise for you too, man. I ain't want to tell you about this, but you know, I like for my guests to feel at home, man. And I got a little surprise for you. Before we get into that though, you know, I'm gonna address the chat, and I want you to, you know, let the people know where they could, you know, head your way and subscribe, because September the 7th at Northwest Stadium. I remember when it was
FedEx Field.
At FedEx Field, yeah. I've never walked into Northwest yet, but I've been to FedEx at 1 p.m. It is going down, man. Of course, we got my man Tone from PSN Commander Network, man, and I'm gonna steal his style just a little bit. I got me a verse of the day. I got me a long verse of the day, man, and I think it is so fitting. This is Luke chapter 1, verse 37. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, all my Giant fans, that is the theme of things, okay? That is the theme of things, because we know that a lot of people, see this as the Commander walkthrough. We know that a lot of people, are translating last season to this season, and they just saying, oh, man, ain't no way the Giants is going to go into Northwest Stadium and beat the big, bad, bold, and Commanders. But for with God, nothing. He didn't say some things, okay? He didn't say a little bit of things. He said nothing shall be impossible, man. And so that is how we are coming, man. Tone, where can the people subscribe to you?
Oh man, y'all can find me on YouTube, PSN Commanders Network. You can go just type it up.
Yes, sir.
You can follow on Instagram, Protest Sports Network _, and X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, a stupid app these days. I don't give a crap. PSN 042893. The digits are my birthday, if y'all wondering. I'm glad to be here with Tpway, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Speaking of verses of the day.
Come on, let's go. Come on, man. Get to it. Yeah.
I will.
Yes, sir.
Matthew 5.
Okay.
5, verse 38 says as follows. You heard it was said, eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. Anyone slap him in the right cheek, turn to the other cheek also. Give it to him. And the coach give it to him as well. Come on. Going 1 mile, we can go 2 miles. So love your enemies, man. Ain't no hatred over here, man. Love your enemies, man. Ain't no hatred over here. Just football. Still all love, man. I love all the content creators in this space, man. What team fan you are. That's what it is, man. But I'm glad to be on with you, man. All the glory, you know what I mean? Sure.
Oh man, for sure. I tell people all the time, and my chat knows the theme of thing is I don't have people up here that I am not, fans of, that I don't watch, that I don't tune in to myself, man. But definitely one of the Commander content creators, man, that is putting out, that good work and stuff like that, man, on his end. Hey, but
you come from a different teams subscriber base. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Got to. You got to be locked in, man, on everywhere, especially in the NFC East. Shout out to
we put everybody. I'm always lurking, man. I love to work too, bro. I'm always lurking, fam.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Mike G in the building. I see you saying what up. Yes, sir. It's that time. Money Mike says week 1, be prepared. Let's go. Money Mike.
Let's go, man. It's gonna be a tough game, man. Y'all not no pushovers, bro. Y'all not no pushovers. It's gonna be a tough game, man. I ain't picked out a window.
Look, I got some hype on, swiped up out of the thing. Clinton Jones saying what up in the chat. Shout out to my guy Clinton, man. We chopped it up a little bit yesterday. Clinton, I see you. SETI 079. Yes. It's all good, baby, my guy is tuned in, man. Ready to get things rocking. But listen, this is what we're gonna discuss first, man. I want y'all to listen to this. This was said by yours truly. Giant fans, listen to this right here.
We are going to go face the New York Littlemen. I'm sorry, Giants fans. I'm sorry. We're going to face New York Giants. Storylines about this game. How does the offensive line handle the combination of Adul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, and also Darius Alexander, knock on wood, for health? Another storyline is this will be Jaden Daniels' 2025 debut. How does he handle year 2? Can he adjust to how they adjusted to him? What some things he worked on this offseason, things of that nature. Those are things I want to see from JD5 in that game. Another thing is Debo truly wide receiver 2, or can a guy like Jalen Lane emerge as that? And how do we align our wide receivers, and how do we use our wide receiving core? That's another thing I want to keep my eye on as well. So this should be a fun matchup with the Giants. They're a tough opponent, I think. They're going to be one of those scratch claw 7-10, 8-9 type of teams, but they just won't make the playoffs just because they won't win enough games, but they'll be in every game. They're one of those teams, I feel like, to me. So the Giants are going to be tough. Their pass rush is tough. Russ is still a solid NFL quarterback. Malik Neighbors is an animal. Marshawn Lattimore going to have his freaking hands full. Pause. Super pause. But yeah, Marshawn Lattimore is going to have to bring his A game for sure. And Trey Amos. Trey Amos going to bring his A game as well, facing a guy like Darius Slayton. And we've got to play good defense. And we're going to have to get a pass rush. How do we generate a pass rush? It's another kind of storyline here. But I do think we're better than the New York Giants. One team had a top 5 draft pick. The other team went to the NFC Championship game. Both teams got better, but one went to the NFC Championship game. Obviously, we're a better football team. Not wasting my time with this. We should beat the New York Giants at home. Period. 1 o'clock kickoff, season opener. We defeat the New York Giants. End of discussion.
Yeah.
I stand on all the words I said. Y'all be a tough opponent.
Oh man, look.
Before you continue,
go ahead.
If I did win, I actually wouldn't be shocked. If I want to be honest. But like I said, one team had a top 5 draft pick. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Other team that went to a conference championship game.
I'm actually look. You said some things that I definitely, we gotta discuss. But you are one of the rare Washington Commander content creators that I've heard that has put some type of respect on the New York Giants. I don't know I know what it is. The JD5 effect is real. But everybody has been like talking about like this is gonna be some walk in the park, like this is gonna be some easy work, and I'm just listening, sitting back, and I'm baffled because I'm like, are y'all putting like, are y'all hitting the update button? But I listened to what you said, and a lot of the things, I actually appreciate it. This is clearly someone who understands enough about the New York Giants because, Darius Slayton, he's another one who doesn't get the respect that he's supposed to get, and all of these different factors. But I want to start here because we want to dissect that whole thing right there.
Sure.
How does your O-line handle our D-line? Just how?
Okay, how? Okay, it's a good question. Now, this is last year's offensive line. This conversation will be null and void. I'll be honest.
Right. We got to hit the update button.
Yeah, that was Brandon Coleman at left tackle and Nick Allegretti at left guard and Tyler Biadasz and no.
Yeah.
We will probably get destroyed. This will get ugly. JD, we running for his life. But thank God for Adam Peters being smart and say, all right, look, Brandon Coleman ain't cut. He's a guard. Bro, me get it. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to go get Laramie Thompson. You don't want him no more? I'll take him off the game. A lot of draft capital giving up, by the way. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, I think Laramie Thompson can definitely, not say nullify, but at least hold off a guy like Abdul Carter, or even a guy like Brian Burns, someone like that. And I think our interior is something that I got my eye on. Especially about Cosme. How does maybe Andrew Wiley, whoever the starting right guard is, I'm not exactly sure who our starting right guard is right now per se. But if I'm taking a guess, it's probably Nick Allegretti. I'm taking a guess. But I know Brandon Coleman ain't rock. He played left tackle last year and actually held down over there. So he held down left tackle. I think he'd be a lot better at left guard. If I think Josh Conley is his rookie debut, if y'all throw Abdul Carter at him, that's gonna be fun. They had a couple of fun matchups with Penn State and Oregon.
I've heard
in their college days, so that's
yeah.
I don't think one to stonewall your defensive line. It's just too good. Like it's just that good on paper. And I like Darius Alexander. No one's talking about it. The boy,
Come on, talk.
third
Yeah,
round pick. No one's talking. I'm like,
that's a fact.
oh, the other guys. What about Darius Alexander? He come in the game and wreak some havoc from the interior as a pass rusher. He's a hell of a run stuffer. So I think we can nullify a defensive line enough to sustain offense. But I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, we're going to stop your JD going to have a clean pocket on it. No, that'd be a lie. I'll be lying to Commanders Nation and saying JD5 going to have all day to throw. He can call his mama and say, Mom, I need a girlfriend, throw the ball.
yeah.
No, he can't call Mom and Daniels in the middle of a play and have all day. No. There's going to be some time he's going to be under siege. I know that. I understand that. And then, defensive coordinator sometimes might have some exotic blitzes going on. Might carry K off the A gap, something like Joe Witt Jr. does sometimes. Might try to put out interior a little bit. So it's going to be some time where JD going to have to use his God-given talent and run for his life.
And see, but that's key. That's key because I'm not going to hold you. Jaden Daniels, I don't really doubt that we can't get back there or that we're not going to get back there. I believe we will. But getting back there and securing the tackle are two different things. Jaden Daniels, man, that's what he does very well, man. That dude, I ain't gonna hold you, man. That dude know how to, get up out of some situations. And that's even we talk about Abdul Carter, which I think he's gonna have a great, first showing. His tackling ability isn't as good as it is everywhere else as far as being able to just get where he needs to be and disrupt. So I think that is going to be huge for us. We got to wrap up and we got to see if we could, get a hold of Jaden Daniels, but especially make it difficult for this man. But speaking of Jaden Daniels, this is out there. There's a such thing as a sophomore slump, man. We're going to have to talk about it. What's your feelings on that? Do you see that being a thing? Because I just want to say, we not the Bengals. All right? I seen that little QT.
I never said
I seen what y'all did versus the Bengals and all that. But,
Yeah. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
So what about the Jane Daniels sophomore slump thing? Okay. I think it's the worst take in sports. I honestly believe that. Because it's not substantiated with evidence. Everyone keep bringing up CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud went 10-7, wins the division, and won a playoff game. And yes, the statistics didn't match. But every receiver got hurt. Stephon Diggs towards ACL. Tank Dale obliterated his leg for the second daggone time. Nico Collins out for 6 games. He's throwing to John Mechie and Robert Woods. What do you want him to do?
That's a fact.
You want him to turn to Jesus? I know he praised Jesus. He's a disciple of Jesus. He'll turn to Jesus himself? What are we doing?
No, that's a fact.
Sophomore slump. CJ Stroud. No. That was a product of everyone getting hurt. Stop it. Stop that nonsense. So I don't believe that whole nonsense. They always bring CJ Stroud. Then they bring up Robert Griffin III. Here we go. This foolish. Right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Robert Griffin towards ACL and MCL the year before. So let's stop that. Jay didn't get hurt severely. He had the rib injury, but he was healed by it. So my thing is, that's not a good comparison either. Because he was all in for week 1, prideful, cocky, and got humbled. Jaden isn't cocky. He's just confident. And he's not come off a nasty injury either. So, if a defensive coordinator, you said Tennessee, I see that comment from Seti. He gets adjusted to his weaknesses in his game too. That quarterback can adjust to his weaknesses. JD knows sometimes he holds to the ball too long. Sometimes JD knows, hey man, I might be better in the middle of the field. Something he didn't do that great last year. Sometimes those throws, those seam routes, those throws in the middle of the field, he could be more accurate with those. He knows those weaknesses in this game. He's not a fool. So he can improve himself too. So that's why I'm like, now would it be statistically the same? No. Because no season is statistically the same.
Right.
Because he go out there and have similar statistics and maybe even cut down the turnovers even more. Yeah. So I don't think it's a sophomore slump. I think it's more of the statistics won't look the same. I'm not saying he's going to go out there and go throw for 5,000 yards and freaking 40 touchdowns, but I'm not saying he's about to go out there and throw for 3,500 yards like he did last year and throw only 20 touchdowns and 13 interceptions either. The kid don't turn the ball over. He's very careful with the football. He's not here throwing it harm's way. He's smart. He reads defense. It's something that Robert Griffin didn't do. And on top of that, with C.J. Stroud, he's more mobile than C.J. So there's no true comparison with Jayden Daniels to another rookie quarterback going to their sophomore season that had that much success. Those other guys that had success, Lamar won MVP. No one's talking about that. Josh Allen's second year being a starter.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, we always talk about the bad stories. We don't talk about the good ones. I think he's more of the good ones. I think he's going to have I'm not saying he's going to MVP, so please, John fans in the chat, chill the heck out, please. Okay? Chill your high pots out. Go sit your ass down somewhere. All right, chill out. Okay, I'm not saying that, but
I'm gonna say this though. I'm not too mad at this take. I think I agree with you, man. Last year, what I wanted to pay attention to with Jayden Daniels, like after we seen, like, okay, this is what it's gonna be. He's just that guy, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to see if he was gonna get back up after getting punched in his mouth. And there were some times where I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one where he ain't gonna get up from. And the man, he got up. Now, I don't know, you know better than me. Has he had that game where the dogs, the dogs were coming and he had himself just a long day, and it was physical. It was a contact, situation from him to where throughout the game he was able to last. Has he had that type of game yet?
Week 10, Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
Didn't win the game, but he's scratching clawed. This is his worst game as a Commander. You watch that film, that all-22 was terrible. Terrible. And everybody, I would say he played like trash at that.
Okay.
I don't care. I said that. I want you to stand on that. I ain't say he was. A lot of Commanders fans got mad at me about that take. But that's true. He played bad.
Yeah,
it was a bad game. He didn't have it. The rib was hurt. He was throwing ducks and throwing nasty interceptions and double coverage, and it was bad. It was bad. But he stood back there. He took the punishment. He was already hurt going into the game. Come off a short week after playing y'all. And he kept them boys in the game for as long as he could. And he fought. Just didn't play well. Didn't play well enough. That's okay. That's okay. Won't hate that. But that was some bad film.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go rewatch
That's
that
worst game as a Commander by far. His worst game.
So y'all got your boy back, man. Your boy Scary Terry is back. After all of the dramatics this offseason. I mean, Giant fans, we knew. I know I was saying this, consistently. I knew he was gonna, be back. It was just a matter of time. But, I took this off season, and I'm gonna take this season step by step. And how do you feel knowing that he's missed practically the whole off season? And with this task at hand, how do you feel as far as Terry McLaurin's first game? I think personally there has to be some type of rust. I think there's going to have to be some type of slow start. And to be real with you, we think history-wise, Terry is never really going crazy on us. So Terry being
kind of stupid.
Which one?
Yeah, one game he went kind of stupid. Was that week 2 of 2021? Yeah.
So, I can't even remember that one.
I remember that game vividly. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make you remember.
Okay.
Remember when Dexter Lawrence jumped off sides on the game-winning field goal attempt and he missed?
I remember that. Yeah.
It was Taylor Heineke going through for 300 yards.
Yes, I do. Yeah,
that
pissed me off.
That was the best game versus the Giants he ever had.
Okay, you're right. I do remember that one. I do remember that, and that was oh my god,
I know
absolutely
y'all-
terrible.
y'all-
And I remember the videos start coming out showing that Dex moved with the ball. Yeah, we're not even gonna get into that because
I know.
I'm gonna be pissed off. But yeah. So Terry is back though. But how do you feel about the time off, man? I mean,
I'm off. Honestly speaking, I think it benefits Jaden and does hurt Terry. Because he can build a rapport with Debo. I think that's huge. Build a rapport with Jalen Lane, build a rapport with Luke McCaffrey, and guys like that. Hope we pick up Kendrick Bourne, but not my business. Yeah. So get a rapport with these other receivers like Lane and McCaffrey and Debo, and really Jaden had to go without Terry. I think really helps Jaden's development because now I'm like, all right, I can look for 17.
Boy, this guy's good, y'all. This guy's good.
I don't gotta be screaming, "Where's Terry?" Like, I don't gotta do the Taylor Heineke. F it, Terry's up there somewhere. Like I don't have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can be like, all right, go through my reads and find the right guy. And something he did very well last year, but I think it's something that it was expounded upon without Terry. Now, as for Terry McLaurin's rust, I do think he'll be a little rusty, just a little bit, probably for the first 2-3 weeks of the season. I can see that. But he was working with Jaden in the bubble, according to one of our beat writers. So
I did hear that.
He wasn't.
I did hear that rumor.
He wasn't just laying on his tail, but
when he was out for his ankle, was it?
We knew that was BS to begin with. Mm-hmm. We all knew that was BS to begin with.
Of course. Yeah. Okay, but speaking of that though, your receiving core. I mean, do you believe Debo is a true wide receiver too? Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, all this Debo hype, I'm not, buying into that. I don't think Debo is anything like what he once was. So, do you believe that he's gonna be a true wide receiver too?
If he plays all 17,
that's gonna be the
knock
thing.
on wood. I think he's a very complimentary receiver to what Terry McLaurin brings to the table. Is he a true wide receiver, like a T. Higgins type? No, I don't believe that per se. But I do think he's a solid wide receiver too in this league at this time of his career. But he's unique. Like, he's not a true like wide out. Like, he ain't gonna route you up all the time. Like that's just not Debo's game, right? But Debo's just a weapon. He's just a guy you just get the football to. And it's just like, he's not really a true bona fide wide receiver. Debo ain't breaking you off to save your life unless it's a slant, a dig, some in-breaking route. He ain't out here running corners and breaking dudes off. No.
Right.
Commanders fans, if you're expecting that, cut it out. He's only going vertical once in a blue moon in a bunch of in-breaking routes. He is not a guy who's going to route you up all the time. That's just not Debo. But he'll route you up in that red zone, though. He will do that. So, because all those routes are like 10-yard routes, 6-yard routes.
Yep.
That's what he's good at. So, in the red zone, Debo will route you up. But Debo's a solid wide receiver, too. I don't see him in the T. Higgins, Devontae Smith elk. But a couple tiers below, I can see that. Debo's solid, man.
Shout out to my guy, Iman.
Oh, hold on now.
Go ahead.
Hold on now. You better go check them.
The Iman. He said Debo's legs are done.
Hey. You better watch that man's Instagram page. I don't think they done yet, man.
Hey,
I'll be like a couple years on them legs, man.
Yeah, I seen them trying to, promote that he's back and all of that, man. I seen that. Shout out to my guy, Vocal Vike, in the building, man. New York Giants salute to Vocal Vike. I see you. Yeah, man. Hey.
Oh, what's up, Rap? Is that Rap?
Hey.
What's up, Rap?
We both got to see Minnesota, right? Y'all see Minnesota too, right? Yeah.
We see Minnesota. We 14.
We definitely gonna be headed to
JJ McCarthy. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Definitely gonna head that way. I was just tuned in to Rap's live stream the other day, man. I wanted to see what the temperature was like because Michael Parsons is now in A division, and Rap is not a good gauge to go by because Rap really don't care. He don't care who he's lined up against. But I wanted to see what the fan base was talking about, And you know,
No, for real, Rap don't care.
yeah, Rap don't care, bro. He's ready for anybody, man. And he really believes in the Vikings this year, man. But we gonna get into that Viking conversation. Best believe it when that time comes.
Yeah,
Shout
for
out
sure.
to my guy Rap.
Can't wait till week 14, my boy. Can't wait, sir.
Born for Sports.
Oh my
Another
God.
super dope
Here we go
New
with
York
this.
Giant content creator. New York Giants. Salute to my guy Born for Sports. He says Debo runs like tight end too.
He don't run that slow. Stop it. Stop the trolling.
Oh man, we really gonna have to see. We really gonna have to see what it is for Debo, man, because they've been telling us all types of stuff, man. They've been telling us all type of stuff. Mike G, I see you. Mike G, New York Giants. Salute to my guy Mike G.
It's all good, baby.
He says, at least Tone didn't act like we chop liver. We gotta show it now though, and make this step up. Yeah, man, that's a fact. That's a fact. I see one of your guys, man, the Hawk TV.
Like to stay on our channel. What
New
it
York
do,
Giants salute to the Hawk. Yeah. He says, is Jackson Dart starting this year off as QB1? No, sir. No, sir, man. We got a guy that y'all familiar with. We got a guy that y'all familiar with. Y'all seen him last season. I think if my memory serves correct, I think he took care of that game. But, you know, we have Russell Wilson.
I don't want to talk about that.
We got Russ in charge, man. Danger Russ Wilson. But yeah, speaking of the wide receiver group.
Oh yeah,
I mean, am I tripping or like this is one of the elements about the Commanders offense that I'm not too scared about, man. Like
it's not something to be scared of. That's the thing. Like to me, like I just think the sum of the parts is better than the individual parts. Now, a guy you want to keep your eye on is 183. His name is Jalen Lane, rookie out of Vautech.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. That kid's going to be a problem. Very soon. Come at your front door. Might not be week 1, might not be y'all.
Right.
But, down the road, week 7 or something. Well, week 6, right? The Bears. Yeah, Bears. Okay. Be warned. By then, he might be a problem. You might want to run away. But, yeah. I think Jalen Lane's a guy like I definitely has my keen eye on. Also another guy I like a lot in that room. Definitely I like what Debo brings to the table. Noah Brown, someone that people would do sleep on a little bit. He's always a 500-yard receiver. He just gets hurt all day one time. That's the problem with Noah. But Noah is a solid 3. He's your 2. You have a wide receiver problem. He's your 3.
Yeah.
Got a decent wide receiving core. I'm not saying his wide receiving core is something to write home about.
Right.
But it's definitely not trash either. The depth behind Jalen Lane, a little shaky. Like Luke McCaffrey, a little shaky. But that's why we try to call Kendrick Bourne. But that's why we try to get Kendrick Bourne in. But those first 3-4 guys are really solid contributors, I think, though. So it's a solid receiving core. I think your guys are a little deeper than us, if I want to be 1,000% honest with you. But I think with Malik's a dog. He's just an animal. That boy's an animal. Neighbors is an animal. He hit it. I tell Commanders fans, I love Terry McLaurin. Malik Davis hit different. Right?
Yeah.
Stop that.
Come on.
Stop that foolishness. Okay?
Come on.
Malik Davis hit different. I think you have a deeper receiving core than us, but I think we got all the underrated kind of overachievers. Like, I think that's what Terry McLaurin is. Don't get mad at me, Commanders fans.
Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is.
He's the 3rd round pick that will be a gunner and turn to a wide receiver 1. Great. You love to see that from your 3rd round picks. You love to see that. I'm not taking that away from him. He put the work in. He kept his faith up. He kept pushing. Hell of a talent, Terry McLaurin is. He ain't the natural talent that kid is. Elite Neighbors hits different. The acceleration, the breaking of his routes, it just hit different. The kid is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who's better?
My guy Money Mike says, who's better, Terry or Neighbors? I mean, we don't gotta. We know the answer to that, man. We don't really.
Malik. It's Malik.
Yeah, come on, money.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on,
Malik.
money.
Malik.
Come on,
It's
money.
closer than people think, but it's Malik. It's Malik.
Well, see, I want to say this though, because a lot of times people, and it's not me disrespecting Malik. I mean disrespecting Terry, because something that Terry does have that I need to see from Malik is that Terry has that consistency attribute to him. What we experienced last year, and we can't hide this away from you because you somebody who knows. We can't get late in the game, and we can't be in a position to win the game and have a key drop by Malik Neighbors. That just can't be a thing. And my man TJ, shout out my guy TJ. I should be chopping it up with him tomorrow for the NFC East conversation. He always lets it be known, like, listen, if Terry was in that position, that is never happening, and I can't argue that. I ain't gonna hold you. He's making that catch.
He's making that catch.
You know what I mean?
He's
So
making that catch 9 times out of 10.
I just need to see my guy Neighbors just be more consistent when it comes to that. And, man, finishing games, he could do whatever throughout the game, and it's well appreciated and all of that good stuff. But we need our wide receiver one to close out games as well, and we didn't see much of that last season. So that's something that when we talk about the Neighbors versus Terry thing, if I had to give some pushback, I'm going to say that.
I will give you one more pushback that I'm going to give Terry credit for.
Okay.
I think the whole NFL family going to hate this when I say it in my mouth. Terry McLaurin is the best contested catcher in the NFL.
I hear y'all saying that.
Argue with your mama, argue with your pappy, argue with your grandpappy. I don't care. He's the best contested catcher in football. If it's a 50-50 ball, you might say 90-10 Terry's way. He's going to probably catch it. It's ridiculous.
Malik ain't no slouch either.
He ain't no slouch. He ain't Terry when it comes to that.
But see, you know what? I'm glad you said that.
That's something I think Malik needs to work on a little bit more, if I want to be honest.
This is the thing. Yeah, Terry does it very well. But is it also because he fails to call separation a lot of the times?
Sometimes it is that. It is that. I've said that to Commanders fans. Sometimes it is because of the lack of separation. I think also sometimes these DBs are pretty good. They get paid, man. They get paid too.
Yeah.
And you're like, you ain't gonna get it. Yes, better than Justin. Yes. Terry McLaurin was number 1 in contested catches and contested targets last year. You can go look up PFF.
William Horton, I see you. No, that okay. Well, we
actually give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing, bro. And see, another thing too, man, is that I know that we have 2 dogs at corner that's gonna be real physical. So when people are sitting there trying to trash Deontay Banks and things like that, and I get it. I'm not shooting at anybody who does it because I get why we have our discomfort about Deontay Banks. I ain't saying that, but I appreciate the physicality that both Paulson Adebo and Deontay Banks, how they play the game. They're physical corners, and they make it difficult for corners. I mean, for receivers.
I'll be right back.
Do your thing, bro.
All right.
They make it difficult, for receivers to get these 50-50 balls, and especially like that, man. So that's another thing that there's an element to our corners that I'm looking forward to seeing how we stack up against these wide receivers, and particularly for week 1. I don't know if y'all remember the longest yard, right? When the longest yard and they was figuring out which team they was gonna play, and he was talking to the OG, and he was like, he said, "What's a tune-up game?" And he was explaining that a tune-up game is just a game, to prepare them for, the real deal. This is, to me, for our corners, this is going to be a tune-up game because they're going to see bigger names, they're going to see better receivers. For our corners, this is going to be a tune-up game, and we're going to see how they match up and how they're going to, productive-wise, how they're going to look on the field. So Cordell Fly, Deontay Banks, Paulson Adebo. We're going to see. We're going to see. I like my chances. I like where we sit. But again, it's all at the end of the day about execution, and that's why I'm just excited that we are here. Because listen, we don't really gotta speculate too much. We here. But let me get into this chat, man. My man Dora Gunner says Cliff is going to spread the Giants defense out, quick passes, screen game, and favorable boxes for the run, which he could have done that last year, and I would have been nervous. But you got to understand, we have safety play like Javon Holland and Tyler Nubin that can come up and make these tackles. You have Andrew Phillips that is for sure not scared of coming up and making those tackles. And then if you are comparing Deontay Banks and Cordell Flott, again, when people try to act like, Deontay Banks don't have any type of leg up on Cordell, well, no, in a tackling game, I'm going to have Deontay Banks over Cordell as well. And then, yes, you also have Paulson Adebo on that side of things to where I feel like his physicality is going to win those matchups. So, he could go with that all he wants, and we'll kind of get into the whole run game situation, but that's not something I am petrified about. It isn't. DC Lombardi says, especially with God. I think he's catching up, man. I think he's seeing the beginning of the live stream. Yes, sir. Dora Gunner says, Banks and Adebo are going to get cooked. Cooked by who? Cooked by who? Y'all have nobody on that side that we are worried about. We ain't scared about nobody on that side, including your wide receiver one. So everybody could go up here and say that, they going to get cooked, but, y'all got to show us something. Commander fans, come down for Cloud9 just a little bit. Like, let's talk ball. Like, let's be realistic about this. There are some elements of y'all game to where we could say, all right, you know what, this is going to be a problem. But y'all receivers is damn sure not one of them. Not one of them. We're not losing sleep over any name over there on that receiving side of the ball. Respectfully. And when y'all talk about Terry McLaurin, a lot of y'all talk about him in a different light than what we may personally see him. That's all I'm saying. And I think he's a good receiver. But losing sleep and our corners is going to get also cooked, negative. Shout out to DC Baby. Says, look, y'all about to get embarrassed. Y'all can't stop this offense. 5 + 1 = 6. Then got Terry. Commanders and our DB locked everything down. They cold. Yeah, man, that's another thing we're going to get into because I do hear that a lot of y'all keep talking about your corners, keep talking about your DBs. Let y'all tell it. Y'all got Darrell Revis and Jalen Ramsey on each side, and I hear y'all, man. I've heard it, and we're gonna talk about that when my guy Tone gets back locked in. But listen, y'all keep talking about Terry like he's this big bad wolf. Can y'all stop? Stop, man. He's y'all go, not ours. And that's one thing, man, that people, and that's why I do these joint efforts, man. I do these combined live streams because a lot of times people have to get perspectives from people outside of their own fan base. Commander fans, y'all look at Terry in a different light than what everybody else does. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. That's y'all GOAT, but it's not everybody else's. Okay? Y'all got to understand, we've had corners that has been getting off-season work with one of the top 10 receivers in the game. Top 10 receivers in the game. Maybe right outside top 5. Maybe right outside top 5. Where is Terry McLaurin? So y'all got to understand, y'all think we're going to be scared of a Terry McLaurin? That Terry scary shit doesn't apply to us is what I'm saying. Come on. DC Baby says, y'all play man or zone, he going to beat y'all. Y'all are supposed to think that way because y'all believe in Santa right now. You know what I mean? Y'all believe in Santa right now, and that's cool. That's cool. And Jeremiah says, cooked by Terry and Debo and Ertz. Listen, again, y'all keep throwing out mediocrity, man. I'm I'm just saying. We not and respect the Ertz because I think he's a good tight end. I think that Ertz is like nothing to sneeze at. But I'm again, y'all like let's be realistic about this. Do y'all really expect for someone like me to lose sleep over a Zach Ertz? That's all I'm saying. That's not happening. I'm just sorry. And this is what frustrates me.
That's cool.
Is y'all have parts about your defense that y'all could, talk heavy about.
Ain't part all defense? All right, okay, I give you a couple. I love our quarterback room. Love our quarterback room. With the combination.
I knew you was gonna go there. Somebody did bring that up. Somebody did bring that up.
Amos and my only question mark is not in the rookie. It's Lattimore. Lattimore, my question mark.
I'm glad you
stay healthy. Was last year an anomaly or you just washed? You're about to find out real quick.
Yes, sir.
Next Sunday quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's the thing.
Right now,
that's the thing.
If Lattimore lets Malik get 12 for 150 in the tub, we got some problem. You, sir, are switching with Trey Amos. Go over there. Go check number 2 receiver. And Trey Amos, cornerback 1. Immediately. I'm not wasting no time with it. No, because you gotta see Matthew Golden in week 2 and Romeo Dobbs and Christian Watson, the 5,000 receivers that the daggone Packers got. So I ain't gonna play around with it. You go out there and lay a dud versus Malik Neighbors in week 1. Marshawn, over there. Go back to Romeo Dobbs.
I want to say this. Because I don't think Commander fans, a lot of y'all, I don't really think y'all understand what y'all are going up against, man. Like we not just throwing the Malik Neighbors name out there just to throw it out there. When I tell y'all, man, this dude is a problem. This dude is a real deal problem. And so I know Commander fans, they talk about their corners, and I actually like y'all corners. I ain't even going like play like that. I think y'all do have some good corners. But it's only but so much that your corners are going to be able to do with a name like Malik. So what I'm telling y'all is this. Y'all can sit here and try to, cornerback talk me to death. But we have somebody at quarterback now that can do things that y'all have not been able to experience these last few years. We have Russell Wilson.
Over there.
We have Russell Wilson that y'all know. And this is the thing. Y'all got to put it in perspective. If anybody knows, y'all know Russell Wilson and how he do because y'all seen it. Russell Wilson can get the ball to Malik Neighbors in a way that he hasn't been able to get the ball, but not just Malik, and also in Darius Slayton and other guys like Wandell. Russell Wilson is going to be the guy that is going to be that veteran guy to make the smart plays, that is not going to do the bonehead stuff that we had to worry about these last few years each and every time that we stepped on the field. And that's not even to say that even when we did have, the past and Daniel Jones, he had success versus the Commanders, respectfully. But I'm just saying, this even an upgrade.
I can't lie.
Come on. But now we having an upgrade. This is an upgrade, ladies and gentlemen. So when y'all keep talking about these
upgrade over Daniel Jones or over Danny Fumbles. Yeah, that guy.
Yo, but that's old news. I ain't defending Daniel Jones. I'm talking about Dangerous. You know what I mean? And that's what y'all are forgetting. So y'all could talk a corner to me to death, but we got some receivers over here too that if anybody knows, y'all know. You know what I mean? Darius Slayton. You can't sleep on Darius Slayton. You can't sleep on him.
I'm going to talk about another area of defense that people aren't really talking about. And I think it's a huge improvement from last year. I know a lot of people talk about the linebacking core with the elder statesman and Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu and hopefully Jordan McGee. I really like him a lot. I think he's an athletic freak of nature, but just can't stay healthy. I hope he can stay healthy this year. That'd be great. And guys like that came a draw.
Hold on, I think he froze up just a
that.
little
Tier defensive.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think our interior defensive lines are much
There we go. You back.
improved unit from last year.
Okay.
Getting in year 2, picking up Javon Kinlaw. I do hate that signing. I think Kinlaw's a perfect fit for a defense like this. Eddie Goldman, shout out to my guy Eddie Goldman, went to my high school. Shout out to my boy, Christian Collegiate Academy alum over there, class of 2012. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy. I was a year before him. Shout out to my boy Eddie. I think it's a much improved run defensive interior. So and of course the Ron Payne, of course. I didn't have to mention Payne. You've seen Payne for 6 years. I mean,
Yeah.
8 years. You know Payne. I'm not talking about Payne. But yeah. So I think it's a much improved unit, and I think we struggled run defense last year. And I think that's something that we improved a lot upon this offseason as well. And I think that's going to show in this game too. Because Javon Kinlaw is space heater. At bare minimum, he's taking 2 guys to block. And then Deron, when Deron wants to play football, specifically, when Deron wants to play football, he's just trash. Like he disengaged, disinterested, pisses me off. But when he's engaged, he takes a guy or 2. So now it's like, hey man, old man Vaughn can have a little fun, and the other guys can have a little. Dorrance Armstrong, another guy I like a lot. So I think the D line is something that's is not been talked about enough as a run stuffing defensive line.
Right.
I know we crumble. Who gonna rush the passer? Who gonna get the quarterback? Who gonna stop the daggone run? Who gonna stop Saquon Barkley getting 500 yards against us? Can you worry about that? Who gonna stop Tyrone Tracy for getting 125 or 15 carries and 2 touchdowns? Who gonna stop that?
Right.
So I think the run defense of the defensive line is something that no one's talking about. And I think it's something that's going to be a huge factor in this game and for the season.
I'm glad you said that because there's both sides to it on our end and your end. I think for us, we upgraded in our running back room. We definitely have just that 1-2 and possibly 3 punch with Tyrone Tracy Jr. taking the lead charges, and we don't hopefully again when we look back to our last showing, we fumbled the ball, man. We coughed up the ball, and that hurt us. So that is one of the main things, man, that going into this game, man, that is going to be one of my main vocal points is that running backs, we got to protect the ball because we know that your linebackers are going to come flying and they're going to try to do just that. See if our running backs can withstand throughout the whole game. Now, as far as ability, Tyrone Tracy Jr. could get the job done. I mean, he's definitely has the attributes to do very well. But again, if our running backs can't protect the ball, then what are we doing?
Oh, for real. From away, who cares?
Come on. Cam Scatterbo, I am definitely looking forward to seeing him. We haven't really even seen much of Cam Scatterbo at all as far as like full go. And then you have Devin Singletary who also may come in there and be that third back or maybe even that second back, to let Cam Scatterbo ease his way in. Pause. But that is definitely something like I'm looking forward to is the upgrade in our running back room. But on the other side, we have to stop the run as well. Everybody knows we can get to the quarterback. Boom. That's good. But we got to stop the run because one thing that we know about y'all are going to run the ball. Jaden Daniels can run the ball. Y'all can let Debo run from the outside too. So we have to have these outside players like, a Drew Phillips. And we have to set these edges from like Kayvon Thibodeau's and Brian Burns and things like that. I mean, there's going to be big tasks. And one of the main things that especially Giant fans that we are looking forward to seeing is if we can stop the run. So I kind of want to know what's going on in your running back situation because we know that y'all let go B-Rob, and that's pretty much the guy that I really known. So what's going on in y'all backfield, man? And what can we expect?
All right, first off, hey, all the champagne waiters come here. Let's pour one out for B-Rob, man. Come on, be wrong, man. Post ace of spade.
Oh man.
Any much will forgive me. I just want to say that. But all seriousness though, we did trade B-Rock. I was a little shocked we moved him. I want to be honest. When the rumor first came from Jordan Schultz, I don't know how Jordan Schultz gets all these things about the Commanders. I found out it was Adam Peters leaking crap. But not my business. But yeah, when Jordan Schultz thought it was, I'm like, a couple before the season start? Then you start running back. What are we doing?
Yeah.
But there's a secret weapon. His name is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, known as Bill. He's like to call. And I guess as a kid, it was called him Little Bill because he was bald head as a kid, and it stuck with him. So he called himself Bill. So shout out to Bill. Yeah. So that's our starting running back, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Okay. We got other guys over like Jerry McNichols, who's a Swiss Army knife, plays special teams, catch the ball, run the ball, pass protection. That Terry McLaurin touchdown week 3 to seal the game, that was Jerry McNichols, who sent Jermaine Pratt to the deepest, darkest of the shadow realm. Like he just blocked him and sent him somewhere else. That man was flying like Team Rocket or something. That was hilarious. Shout out to Jermaine Pratt. Yeah, you got Molly Watt by running back. That's tough. But yeah, that guy, and then Austin Eckler. Who we forget about Eck, man? Yeah, Austin Eckler.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people don't, for some reason, like they not bringing up Austin Eckler, but for us particularly, he was low key eating versus us, yo. Like Austin Eckler was definitely getting his the last time, our first game in particular. So like, you know, everyone could keep forgetting about Austin Eckler, man. But when it came to those screens and things like that, that man was eating, man. But
plays on 35, you think he gonna get a first down, Mike for a little bit, and
hey, man,
here, still here, and that's 15, 20 yards the other way. Like, hey, where that Mighty Mouse guy go?
Yo, I'm telling you,
he's over there.
Yeah. But listen, before we get further, man, I do wanna pay the bills, as they say. Listen, if you are tuned in right now and if you are new to this channel, make sure that you like this stream. Like this stream right now. Help the algorithm do algorithm things, man. Get on out here. Let them know that this is the conversation that we having. But most importantly, subscribe to this channel. I need y'all to understand that those two things that I asked you to do are completely free, but it does a lot for each and every one of us, our content creators, man. So don't just subscribe to me. Please make sure that you also go and subscribe to Tone as well. Giant fans, y'all know what I say, man. Y'all know what I say. We got to be tuned in to not just only New York Giant world, but also to other, things that is going on around us and names that we're going to be seeing. But especially in this division, yeah, man, go make sure that y'all subscribe to Tone and y'all stay locked in and y'all know what's going on. As well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, who I do a joint effort with. Make sure if you are tuning in from the Aboriginal Sports Network, where you can catch all my live streams, but you can catch a bunch of New York Giant content. You can catch a bunch of just sport content in general. Make sure you head over to the Aboriginal Sports Network and subscribe there as well. So, let's get into these comments, man. I've been seeing y'all in here. Y'all getting to, chopping it up. Just like I love it. Door Gunner says Terry cooked Banks for 2 last game. Debo can't hang with Terry. Who do you have to hang with Debo? You don't have the speed to stay with Lane either. Yo, all right, he's misinformed. He's misinformed. So, yeah. I don't know how in the comments y'all didn't handle this, but maybe y'all didn't pay it no mind. So I'll make sure I'll address this. First off, what we not gonna do is we not gonna overhype Terry having 2 last game when they were like 1-yard touchdowns or some stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like let's not overhype it. That's not. I mean, he won the battle.
That game, by the way, too. So.
He won the battle. He won the battle. But if we're looking at just history. If we're looking at just what we have had as far as the matchup from Deontay Banks and Terry McLaurin, yeah, Deontay Banks has his number. Deontay Banks really has shown me that he could keep up with Terry. Deontay Banks embarrassed Terry. Don't forget that he is the guy that after the game on the live stream, he is asking, yo, hey, please, somebody let me know, where is Terry? Did your boy play today? Did your boy play today?
And paid for those remarks, by the way.
With those couple 2 touchdowns, I mean, with those little 2 touchdowns, okay, yeah, he won those little battles, but you know, it wasn't like he was killing them. You know what I mean? But even after that, y'all gotta understand, we upgraded. So now you gotta worry about Paulson and Debo. Yeah.
I like Paulson.
Yeah, y'all gotta hit the update button. So just like y'all talk about your corners, yeah, we added a little bit to the corner room as well. Now, let me address this. We don't have any speed. We don't have anybody that can hang with Debo. Do your research, man. Because you obviously don't know about an Andrew Phillips. I already did this in my last Commander conversation.
He's
y'all, how can y'all brag about Amos and not respect Drew Phillips? And I like Amos. Amos, I told my guy. I'm saying this in regards to, I know that Amos is a dog. I'm the one who pointed out Amos when I was tuned in. I'm like, yo, number 0, who's that? It's with Sandstrom.
Oh, this is on number 0. On number 0?
Yeah.
Dog. It's a dog over there.
Yeah. Look, y'all corners is nothing to sleep on. I'm just saying I ain't losing sleep. You know? I'm just saying.
I ain't saying lose sleep. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying in the same regards, how can y'all appreciate a Sam Sturl and not appreciate an Andrew Phillips is what I'm saying. So
I think my favorite part of Drew Phillips' game, I'm gonna be honest, is his tenacity and the fact that he gets in people's faces. Bro do not care about him. He's a crash out in real life. He don't care about nothing.
Bro.
He gets in people's faces. As my boy Louis T would say, he gets people's faces, at least the airspace. He gets people's faces and he's great in run support. I like a corner who's good in run support. I think that's huge to have an 8th guy that's not in the box. You don't got bro in the box to stop the run. Drew Phillips is a pretty good football player. I ain't sleep.
Come on.
People be alone, not because he not catching interceptions and all that foolishness, but he's a solid nickel corner. I like him. I found Terry McLaurin's statistics versus the Giants.
Yeah, please. The floor is yours, please.
I will go back to his rookie season. We can go all the way back. We said the old logo. We'll go back over there. So in 2019, he had 7 receptions for 86 yards in his first game versus the Giants. That was in week 4 or week 5. And then he had 7 for 74. That's his rookie season. He had 200-yard games in 2020. He had 8 catches for 115 and a touchdown. That was with Alex Smith, and Alex Smith threw 5,000 interceptions. We lost that game. Sad. Skins fan all day. What it do, Skins fan? What's up, bro? What's going on with you? And then spin the block and got 11 for 107. And I'm tripping. Actually, the other 2 games were in 2020. Okay, all right. That was the 2021 game. That was the 107. So his best game was 115 in 2020 with Alex Smith. In 2022, he had 6 for 93. It's not bad. He had 8 for 105. In his second game, that's the game we lost.
Right.
People want to hold Kurt Samuel. I want to hug receivers. Don't call them pass interference. It's some bull crap. No, that was BS. BS.
Hey. Is
y'all went for 4th and 7 and Ricky James catch. That was so disrespectful.
Hey, was that the
Ryan
same?
Daboll disrespectful for that.
Was that the same offsides? I was at that game. I was at that game.
Me too. I had to leave. I was mad. I might have saw you there too.
That game was
fast.
Was that the same offsides game?
Yeah.
That was the same one, right? Yeah.
We lost that game 20-12.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Come off a bye week. I was
the
like,
good times. The good times.
Bro, we just played them. How we lose? I don't talk about that. Barry had 107 yards in the game. Yeah, 93 yards is. No, that's okay. It's just okay. It's also 2022. He had 6 for 70, then 6 for 90, 5 for 43. We had a 2 for 19 last year in the second matchup. The first matchup, he was quiet, only 6 for 22. So it was relatively quiet for Terry last year versus the Giants, but he's had a total of 824 yards of his career versus the Giants, and averaging 75 yards a game. It's not bad. Not bad.
It's not bad, but
It's solid though. It's solid.
Yeah, it's solid. It's solid. Again, no disrespect to Terry, because we're not gonna sit here and act like Terry is not good. You know, I just know that there's a lot of overhyping going on, and you know, I gotta be the voice of reason for, you know, some Commander fans that
he kills the Eagles though. Yeah. I want to tell the Eagle fans. Yeah. He kills the Eagles though. Call him Eagle killer.
That's a fact.
He kills them. All the other ops, they handle him. Eagles, nah.
DC Baby says women lie, but the numbers don't. You see Sunday, it's going to be a movie. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. And look, man, it's that time, man. It is that time. All that speculation and all of it, man, we don't got to do much of it. We don't got to do much of it. It's going down. The Marcus Roberts, he says, who's stopping JD5? Hey, man.
That nasty defensive line.
Hey, I know that's your golden goose. All respects to JD5, but best believe we got a D line. See, this is the freestyle.
It's pretty good
off the top. What you gonna do when this D line drops? We got AR Abdul Carter. We got Kayvon Tibbs sending you on the charter. We got my man, the best in the league, Brian Burns. Best believe, Commanders, it's your turn. And don't forget, we got next, B. How can you ever forget Sexy Dexy? Let's go.
That crazy dude.
Come on, man.
Dog.
Come on, y'all tripping. We got this D-line that's going to stop JD5. What kind of question is that? See, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm here to remind a lot of you Commander fans.
A lot of Commanders ain't half bad over there. So.
Come on. We're going to make them work.
It's going to be a fun match.
Hey, and then also I want y'all to understand that, you know, your offensive line is going to get better and better with time. But because there's just new pieces to your offensive line, y'all got to understand for this game one, there's going to be a lot of learning curves versus a D-line that is more together.
Yeah, offense are behind defense early in the season. So.
You know? The real Multi, I see you, says, happy Sunday, family. Week 1 is almost here. Giants salute, man. Shout out to my guy, the real Multi. Door Gunner says again, Giants have neighbors and a bunch of Uber drivers on offense. Hey, man, just remember that you said what you said. Just remember you said what you said. Because this is what I don't get. See, this is what I don't get.
No. Now you get the real Robinson. Hey, I gotta stop.
Like, yo, how can you call how can a Commander fan call somebody like a Darius Slayton an Uber driver? Like, don't make me pull up the stats. Don't make me pull up the stats. You know what I mean? See, this is the thing. I be telling Commander fans this all the time. There are certain things that people can say that Commander fans are not qualified. Commander fans are just not qualified. You can't sit here and you can't say that we have a bunch of Uber drivers at receivers when y'all know we cook versus y'all. Y'all know that we do. Like,
now, Darius Slayton know to put some work in. I ain't gonna lie. Darius Slayton.
What are we talking about?
Wandale be a little quiet, but Darius Slayton.
And watch.
Wandale rather be quiet against the rest of the league either, though. So Wandale's pretty solid. I won't lie to you.
Wandale's gonna be put in a different position too, man, to succeed. So that's gonna be that's a big name. That's a big name for real. Shout out to my guy, Last Man Standing. I see you. Giant salute to Last Man Standing. And Door Gunner, man, he in here talking.
Hey, Mo.
He said,
they slated him over Uber X driver.
Door Gunner says, just because they got the covered neighbors at practice doesn't mean they are any good. Yeah, but that's what y'all been doing. I know y'all ain't talking. That's all y'all been doing.
Bro,
y'all been hyping up these corners that ain't really proved much. That's all y'all been doing. Every little highlight that these corners have made in training camp, y'all been posting and resurfacing all over X and Twitter. The audacity. The audacity. Yeah, we see y'all. DC Baby says.
All right. Our quarterback room pretty good. But also.
Yeah, they good. They good.
I'm going to take with a slight grain of salt because Terry went out there with the rest of the guys. So they didn't really get the,
Exactly. They not even battle tested yet. Not even battle tested yet. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap to you. At that Patriots joint practice, Lattimore got disappointed me, Slim. You try getting
don't tell me that.
From a little bit. I ain't gonna cap.
Don't tell me that. What?
But Amos was
what?
Amos he hit the now my house. Lattimore, I think you've been too lackadaisical. He was out there just chilling. He like, I'm just here. Bro, you don't get to play some ball, bro. Bro, so much ball.
See, shout out to my man Pablo. I see you. Says, good afternoon, gentlemen. Let's go Giants. Sir. It should be a good game. It will be a close one, and it could go either way respectfully. It's gonna go our way, but wait, I mean, I appreciate you for being a gentleman.
Awesome trolls, bro.
DC Baby says, "Yo, hey Tone Tech, you don't have to teach him. He don't know no better. He'll learn Sunday, man." Okay, I hear you. You just make sure that you're back in. You just make sure that after the game, I just see your face, man. Don't go running.
We're gonna pull up win lose.
Yeah.
I don't got time for no draw. No, I don't want to tie no more. So win or lose.
No. We need a victor. We need a victor.
He need to be a W or L and one to call. I got time for no ties.
Shout out to my guy Twist in the building, saying what up. I see you.
What up? How are you?
Again, man, where y'all can find Tone in this chat at the PSN Commanders Network. Make sure that y'all go there, go tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit just to kind of catch up in this chat here. Chase Hill says Drew Phillips was the number 9 highest graded cornerback last year according to PFF. That's what I'm trying to get them to understand.
Oh, Drew Phillips can play ball.
You know what I mean?
You don't got to.
No, that's on. I know you know. But this is for door. This is for a door gunner. This is for a door gunner in here. You feel solid. I see everybody. In the chat. What up? Let me see. Gary Matthews says he delusional if he think that D-line going to be enough for 5 and 12, buddy. Who is 12?
No. He said I can go 5 and 12.
Oh, God, cut it out. Cut it out. Come on, man. Act like you.
I think the Giants' floor is 5 and 12.
Yeah, that's the floor. Yeah, I agree. That's our floor. But Gary, come on, man. Hit the update button,
7 and 10-ish. Maybe 8 and 9 if Jackson Dart don't play at all. But yeah, I got y'all up.
Gary, I don't know if you really understand what you're going up against, man. But see, you wording this. Thank you, man. You wording this like our D-line is sweet or something. You going against one of the best in the league.
You know what? You know what will make it easy for every other team in the NFC East not named Dallas Cowboys? Ain't no market division.
Yeah.
So it should be teams should try to do a sweep like Future on them boys. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, man! And we got them week 2.
Matter of fact, it's a door gunner comment. My man said something about maybe it said door Carter. I said to the shadow room. What my man say? Funny enough.
Let me see.
Where that at? That was funny as hell. I'm trying to find that joke. Oh yeah, did Carter come back from the shadow room yet? Hello, what?
Oh, let me hold on. Well, I can't even find it.
It's out the skin fan all day. So he trying to convince himself. Your man, Ray Cash is.
Can't even find it. But I see. Hold on. Let me address my man Skins fan all day real quick. He says Dart is your best option. Okay, so if Dart is our best option, then I mean
Eventually, he will be.
Imagine.
Hey,
I see. This is the thing, man. Let's not have short-term memory, and y'all can't sit here and act like Russell Wilson isn't a guy that can't get the job done. Again, when we talk about teams that are qualified, like y'all are not qualified to talk crazy about Russ. Y'all have to have some type of respect on Russ's name, because the world's seen what Russ did to y'all last year. So y'all got to at least have some type of respect when it comes to Dangerous. And they didn't have the talent that we have.
He did a Bronco too. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it was a lot of
time. They didn't just last in that.
See, but there's a lot of
Bronco too. No?
There's a lot of different factors in that Broncos thing that people don't talk about.
They did put up 33 points on our head top too, so I can't check something.
See, look at your boy. Look at your boy, Rakesh. Rakesh talking about Slayton's a retired Lyft driver and promoted to Uber X. All right, y'all. Now I got to look up stats. See, now I got to look up stats because now I'm tripping. See, I try to be nice. See, now I gotta look up stats now.
Look, I gotta stop.
See what I'm saying?
Stop, please.
See, hold on. Let me see.
Bro, before I get a headache or a heart attack, stop making me lag. I gotta stop, bro.
See?
Stop.
Here we go. Darius Slayton stats.
Stop playing with Darius Slayton, bro. Y'all evil.
See? Now I gotta pull up stats.
Y'all evil, bro.
Now I gotta pull up stats. See,
it's crazy.
I tried to be humble. Here we
I'm
go.
in there coughing, bro.
Let me see.
Oh my goodness, bro! Y'all have to stop.
So,
where's this joint, yo? I gotta
I'm a start in. 2019. Dang, let me start in 20.
Not Russell was done, bro. He ain't the same. Sierra got him whipped. It's crazy.
Let's start in 2021.
I think Russell Wilson's play does depend on Sierra. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't cheating on him, he play all right. If he does, he cook. Oh, that's not cool. Well, what's Darius Slayton did versus the Washington Redskins football team Commanders in his career? Let's see what Darius Slayton has done in his career versus Washington. Let's see what Tpway got for us.
In 2021, he had a 54-yarder. In 2022, he had 29 yards. Terrible. In 2022, the second time, he had 90 yards. In 2023, he had 22 yards. Terrible. But then in 2023, he also had 82 yards. And then you have last year, he had 33 yards. And then the second game, he had 49 yards.
Game, 82 yards.
All right, so I ain't gonna lie to you. That definitely went a lot different than what I had in my head, right? I remember
might be a retired Lyft driver.
Hey, he might have low key been a retired Lyft driver versus y'all. I ain't gonna hold you.
The rest of the league not so much, but against
yeah. The rest of the league not so much, but not really versus y'all. So hey, okay, whatever.
You don't believe that one alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Door Gunner says Lattimore is a former All-Pro, and Agent Zero was cooking all last season to include the playoffs.
He called Mikey Agent Zero. Okay, I like that name, Agent Zero. Agent Zero.
Chase Hill says Scary Terry, game 1, 6 catches, 22 yards game, 2 for 2 catches, 19 yards game, and now we are adding Paulson Adebo. It's a wrap for JD's 5 passing game.
I keep saying that, but bro, we did it last year. Zach Ertz is getting catches. Noah Brown was getting catches. De'Ami Brown running around was getting busy. Like, let's stop. Stop it.
Listen, what I can say is, we definitely have an upgraded defense. So a lot of the things, man, that y'all was able to find success in last year, it's just gonna be a different story, man. We have guys that's gonna fly to the ball in a way that y'all have not seen yet. And I don't think y'all have win against the D-line that y'all are about to go up against. So what y'all are about to experience, y'all about to be, it's about to be a rude awakening, man. Because what I hate, man, and it's kind of sad. What I see in Commander World is a lot of people, they believe that JD5 is the end all be all and can do no wrong. And your hopes are so high. Your hopes are so high. And I'm telling y'all, man, the thing about this D line is going to really expose, certain flaws that you have offensively. And that's just going to be the name of the game for me. That's it.
Now, I will say this. If this Commander's offensive line can get pushed in the run game, I don't care how good you can rush the pass. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. Y'all run defense is the biggest key of the game. If y'all can tell Bill Krosky Merritt, hell nah. Y'all can tell Jeremy Nichols, get the hell out of here. Tell Austin Eckler, you 30 years old, get your old self up out of here. Tell Chris Rodriguez Jr., go out to the practice squad. Y'all can do that. Could be a very interesting finish to this game. If we could run the football. Cliff doing like this.
Yeah, that's a big if. That is a big if. I mean, yeah, that is a big if.
It don't gotta be 25 carries for 120 yards. It could be 25 carries for 93 yards. It could be 3.5 yards a carry. Something to get balance.
See, also, it's like y'all gotta put the ball in the air. You gotta put the ball in the air, and I just don't think your defense is gonna be like that. Versus.
No, hell no.
You know what I mean?
Defense is solid. It ain't nothing crazy.
Right.
It's decent.
Shout out to Twist, man. My guy Twist says they don't understand last year was the anomaly, not the norm. In the history of the NFL, no team has lost more to another franchise than they did to us. They are personal punching bags. Oh my God, he cooked. Oh, he cooked with that one.
Twist.
Oh, he cooked.
First of all, I get the Daniel Jones whooping our tail thing. Okay, fine. I will tell you this, though. When you have a competent quarterback play, and tell this fool, okay? Y'all beating Carson Wentz's and Taylor Heineke's and Cal Allen. Dwayne Haskins, God rest his soul. Y'all beat up guys like that. In a couple games, we had a tank bowl y'all won, okay? Let's chill out a little bit. The real fun starts now, okay? All that punching bag, y'all doing Hadoukens and Shadoukens and combos and beating us every daggone game. Enough. We said last year was enough. That Jamie Daniels said enough of the New York Giants beating us every daggone time, every daggone season. Enough. Now, am I saying we're going to for sure sweep y'all, anything like that? No. Because any given Sunday, anything can happen. Y'all can come in there juiced up, ready to play us, and y'all can just OD on us, and the defensive line win the game by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All I'm saying when it came to the Giants and us is I think we are ready to win right now. This team with the quarterback and everything else is in position. We're ready to win now. Adam Peters saw it. It's why he went all in on Larry Tunsil. But he traded for Deebo Samuel, or whatever's left of Deebo Samuel. We're going to find what the hell Deebo Samuel is real quick, fast, and hurry. And then they drafted who they drafted. Now, y'all have a phenomenal offseason. I like what y'all did. I think y'all are a football team on the rise. I have an NFL tier list going to drop right before the season starts on Wednesday. And I spoke very highly of your team. Stop disrespecting mine, darn it. All right. But I don't think y'all ready to win today. And that's okay. We weren't ready to win yet either. We came a year early. We arrived very early. Okay.
See how they talk about like we the little dogs now. Y'all see this is why I can't wait.
We arrived a year early.
This is why I can't wait.
Bro, in 20, after the season prediction, y'all can watch those videos, bro. I said it was a 7-10, 8-9 team. I expect on 12-5 last year, no NFC Championship appearance. I expect that. But when that happened, Adam Peters said, "Oh shoot now, oh snap, y'all ready to do something?
Yeah,
this y'all.
Yeah,
y'all lose with De'Ami Brown and Lama Zacchaeus and God knows who else, Benjamin St. Juice. Oh, you try to do it? Let's cut the fat off. Let's get these fools up out of here. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Bring some real dogs in here. Dogs, come on in here. Dogs. And now look at this. I'm just saying.
So I want to do this. We're both going to take a humble route, and before we get on out of here, I'm gonna let you say what is your main thing that you are. It doesn't necessarily have to be worried or just concerned, or what do you have your eye on regarding the Giants, and then I'll say, what my concern, worry, or whatever is versus the Commanders, and then, we'll leave it at that.
All right, the one thing that I will have my eye on, the number one thing I will have my eye on, I've kind of said this the entire stream, is the interior specifically. I'm going to be specific this time. The interior defensive line of the Giants with Darius Alexander and Smexy Dexy, who else got throw out there in rotation, versus Nick Allegretti, Tyler Biotish, and Brandon Coleman. That's the matchup that's going to win or lose the game for either team. And I believe that wholeheartedly. If Smexy Dexy and Darius Alexander and whoever else you rotate dominate them three up front, this is going to be a long day. You can run from exterior pressure. You cannot run from what's in your face. And also gets the run. Those A-gap, B-gap blitzes are going to be very important in stopping the run because Cliff loves those duos and like turn duos into counters later on in the game once you beat up a defensive line enough, things of that nature. So that interior matchup is going to win or lose the game for both teams. The interior defensive line of the Commanders versus the interior of the Giants and vice versa. Who wins those two matchups? Mm-hmm. Both matchups had to be won in order for this game to be won by either team. But that's something that I have my eye on all game long Sunday.
I think I'm going to take it a little bit off the field, but still on the field at the same time. I need Coach Dable to coach one hell of a game. We're going against one hell of a coach in Cliff, man, and I think what he's building over there and what he's doing clearly is showing, clearly is telling. But when it comes to just that chess match and when it comes to just being well prepared, especially that week one game, that is something that we just have struggled with over time. And I need for us to go in there and coach one hell of a game. I need us to also coach one hell of a game defensively. We can name guys all we want, but if we do not have a good scheme, this is going to go a lot different than what we envisioned it to go. So I need us to play like jobs are on. I need us to coach like jobs are on the line. I need us to understand the moment. I need us to go in here and Coach Dable make a name for himself. Please be the guy that everybody says that you are. Everybody says that Coach Dable is one hell of a coach. I need him to go out there and display that. So my key that I am just focused on maybe the most is just that chess match and to see, man, how we stack up coaching-wise. But Tone, before we get up out of here, man, and before you continue on with your Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know it is going down next week. Not much more waiting that we have to do. All of the off season, things that we've been it's been a long journey, man. It is finally coming to an end now. It is real deal Holyfield time. I'm gonna give you the floor. Please let the people know where they could subscribe to you at and any closing words that you have for the Fee 5-4 Farm Nation. It's on you.
Shout out for all God be the glory, first and foremost. God gets all the glory here. I don't get no glory here. I'm just a man who loves the Commanders and makes YouTube videos. Shout out to Tpway for having me on today. I appreciate it, bro. Very humble cat, man. I very appreciate him and y'all family, man. The Fee 5-4 family, shout out to y'all, man. Great comments today. great feedback, great analysis from all you guys. Great trash talk. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can find me at the PSN Command Network on YouTube. You can find me at Protest Sports Network _ on Instagram. Also with PSN 042893 on X. Also have a second channel called Life of Tone, aka A Lot. You can find those in my featured channels on the PSN Commanders Network. Also a lot of fashion. If you guys are into streetwear, sneakers, things of that nature, you subscribe to that channel. Road to 100 on that channel and road to go subscribe. Appreciate that. I got 3 whole channels. See the subscriber and like button, that share button. Appreciate y'all. And one more thing. Raise hell. The best luck to the Giants for y'all whole season, man. Hope y'all do well. I wish everyone well, except for the Philadelphia Pigeons. I don't like them, but I just dislike y'all. I can't stand the Eagles. Raise hell. Best luck to the Giants, and we hate the Eagles.
New York Giants, salute to my guy Tone, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for hopping on, man, and representing the Washington Commanders. I'm sorry for what is about to happen. I understand that y'all have high expectations, man, but unfortunately, it may not go the way you want it to go. But all jokes aside, man, shout out to my guy Tone. Definitely doing wonderful things on his end. And New York Giants, salute to you, bro.
Man, salute to you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. And let the Lord take you all the glory, man, all the praise. I appreciate your spin off at the beginning of the show, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Had to add that little twist, man. But I'm going to holler at you, man.
Holler at you, man. Subscribe to Tpway if you come from the PSN Command Network, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll have this channel pinned at the end when everything is done and published. It'll be in the pinned comment for you guys to subscribe, man. Give my man sub, man.
Yes, man. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. There we have it, man. That's my guy Tone. And it is go time. No more waiting. Or not too much more. Let me say that. Not too much more. Week 1 is upon us. Let's go! Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Please make sure that you like this stream. Make sure that you subscribe right now. Don't wait till later. Don't say you got me later. Go ahead now. NFC East business is going down week 1. Let's go. Football is back, baby. Football is back. I told my job, listen, I will not be in. I will not be in. PTO. Prepare the others. Because I got a job to do. It's time to gear up. It's time to suit up. It's time to watch the G-Men versus the Commanders. It is time to get back on the trajectory of things, man. There's been a lot of speculation, a lot of off-season work. And it's finally going to put to the test, man. Thank y'all. New York Giants, salute to you. I can't wait till next week. B5. Both fun.
AKA lion, AKA tiger, how we swinging 9, walking through the fire, certified pioneer. Yeah. Keep applying pressure to the foes, going closer than I pit, closer than my dish. Yeah. Tpway the giant here.